I'm going to share with you one of my favorite Google tools, Google Maps. There are many uses for Google Maps in your personal life and in your classroom. Today I'm just going to show you some of the basic features. To get to Google Maps, type in maps.google.com. You will come to this screen of the map. Because I have used this before, Google assumes that my location is the same as it was the last time I used it. If that is not correct, I can go here and correct it to change my location. Or I can come up here and I can actually search a location. Let's do that. Let's assume that I am at St. Joseph's School, where I'm employed. I type that in, and it finds it and says St. Joseph's School and the address, the phone number, and just some different things about St. Joseph's School. It also marks the map with the letter A to let me know that that is where I am located. Again, it gives the address, the phone number, and the email address of the school. It will also give you the option to zoom in and out. Directions from here, directions to here, and what is here. Let's say I wanted to zoom in. I press the zoom in and it takes me a little bit closer. If I wanted to zoom out, I right click on it again and say zoom out. Another option for zooming out is over here. You can slide in and you can slide out. Up here you'll see these four arrows where you can pan up, you can pan down, you can pan to the right, and you can pan to the left. For now, we are not going to pay any attention to the yellow man you see here. We'll come back to that. One of the main uses for Google Maps is for directions, so let's use that feature first. Suppose we are going on a field trip, and we're leaving from St. Joseph's School, and we want to know how to get to the St. Louis Arch. We come over here to the left and we say Get Directions. It already shows me that the letter A is where I am located. Letter B will be the destination that you want to go to. For this, we want to go to the St. Louis Arch. So I type in St. Louis Arch. And in the drop-down menu, it gives me several options, and I'm going to say the St. Louis Gateway Arch. I right-click on that, and I say Get Directions. It'll automatically show the letter B, which is where my destination is, and it'll show me the route on how to get from my school to the arch. It'll also list here the different directions on how to get there, some suggested routes, the amount of miles it is, and the amount of time it is. If I wanted to, I could actually print this out, or I can take this link and embed it maybe to an email or my fellow teachers. It is already set at default that we are going to drive to the St. Louis Arch. But suppose we wanted to take some type of public transportation. I can come over here and press on this button that says Public Transportation. It'll show me the different routes of public transportation. It'll show me a couple of my different options. It'll show me how long it takes to get there. It'll show me where the bus station is, where the Metrolink station is. Just gives me a few options. What if I wanted to walk to the Gateway Arch? I can press on the little pedestrian button, and it'll show me 10 hours and 20 minutes to get to the arch if we were walking. If I wanted to ride my bike, I can click on the bicycle guide. I want to show you what happens to my map. Because I am bicycling to the Gateway Arch, my map will go into the terrain mode, and it'll show you the different terrain to give you an idea of what you're up against if you're biking to the Gateway Arch. For the sake of today, though, we're going to go back to the default and say that we're getting there by car. If you think you may want to use this map in the future, you can save it under My Places, and you can go back and get pick different maps that you have saved from previous usage. Now that we have the route we are looking for, we can actually hide this map by clicking on this arrow pointing to the left. If we want to go back and recover that, however, we just come over here, press on this that says Show Panel, and we can always bring it back. For right now, let's just go ahead and hide it. Let's say we are leaving for the field trip, and we want to know what the traffic is like. Let's come over here to the right and look at some of the features. Traffic. Let's press on that button. It'll automatically show me what the live view of the roads are. Green means that they're all clear. Photos. Let's skip this for a minute, and again, we'll come back. Terrain. It'll show me some geographical and topographical details. That could be useful in a geography lesson. How about this? Wikipedia. If you wanted to explore an area based on Wikipedia, you were having your students do some research. Press on Wikipedia. You'll see that the W logo of Wikipedia shows up. If you press on the W, you'll get information about any given area. Let's go down here and see what it says. Jefferson National Expansion Memorial. Let's left click on it. There you go. The information about Eads Bridge comes up. This is a good idea for students who are maybe wanting to explore an area, history lesson, research project. These are just some fun ways to explore. The list we are currently working with is called Layers in Google. There are other different things that you can use that are fun. It's fun to go through and just explore different options. But for now, I would like to go back to the button that I said I was going to skip, and that is Photos. Let's click on Photos. There is a service through Google called Panoramio that allows anyone to upload photos into Google Maps. This is a great way to visit somewhere you've never been. Again, lesson ideas, virtual field trip, thousands of photos are taken around the world. I want to get off of Wikipedia, so I'm going to go back and click it, so that when I press on photos, that's all that shows up. Here we go. You can come and view some different things. All these photos have been uploaded by users of Google Maps. Let's say we wanted to see an abandoned building in Washington Park, Missouri Botanical Garden. Let's go there. You'll see that when I click on that, I get a picture of the Botanical Garden. It's a fun way for students to be able to connect to things that they've never seen before. I'll go back up here and click off of Photos and go back to our regular map. Speaking of photos, let's go back to the little yellow Google man that I was talking about before. Google actually sends cars around to take 3D photographs at street view. If you right-click on the guy and you drag him to an area, you'll see that the map highlights in blue. All those areas are areas that you can see a street view of certain locations. So let's just drag it and drop him. If I drag him and drop him there, it's going to show me the street view of exactly where I took him to. Here in the lower right-hand corner, it's going to show you exactly where he is, Fifi Road. Just a fun little tool that you can use, again, to explore some different options. The last thing I want to show you is that there are 3 ways that you can view a map through Google Maps. You can view it through the map view, which we're doing right now, the satellite view by clicking on satellite, or you can toggle back and forth and click on the Earth view. The Earth view is actually Google Earth which is another tool through Google. This is a whole nother tool that you can explore. But if you connect Google Earth with Google Maps, you can come up with some really great lesson plan ideas. There are many other fun things that Google Maps can be used for. I hope that you have the opportunity to investigate and come up with some different ideas that you can use in your classroom. And I hope that you found this tutorial to be very helpful. Thank you.